Here's what happens when you don't sleep for 11 days. Not a nap skipped, not a Red Bull all-nighter. 11 days, awake, and what your brain does when you refuse to power down. By day 3, your brain starts eating itself. By day 11, the longest verified stretch a human has pushed without sleep, the line between dream and reality doesn't just blur, it deletes. Sleep isn't optional maintenance. It's when your brain clears metabolic debt, recalibrates synapses, and keeps your prefrontal cortex in charge. Pull the emergency brake on sleep for days, and the first systems to fail are the ones that make you human: judgment, memory, and the boundary between perception and imagination. Hour 1. Adenosine, the brain's sleep pressure molecule, builds in your synapses every minute you stay awake. By 24 hours, your prefrontal cortex is running on borrowed time. Reaction times can lag like someone near the legal drunk driving limit. You're not tired. You're chemically overdue for offline repair. Day 2. Short-term memory starts dropping packets. You read a sentence and lose the beginning before you reach the end. Sleep researchers monitoring extreme deprivation see the same pattern: mood swings, concentration fractures, and a brain that wants micro-recovery you won't let it take. Day 3. This is where the hook lands, not because your brain is literally digesting itself, but because sleep loss hijacks the cleanup crew. Microglia and astrocytes normally help sculpt synapses during sleep. Under severe deprivation, studies show dysregulated pruning signals, inflammatory activation, and synapses that should be tuned, left noisy. The network gets louder, messier, harder to trust. The brain scan doesn't care how tough you think you are. On the monitor, your awake waves start getting invaded by slow, sleepy ones, the kind you see when someone's nodding off. You're still sitting there, eyes open, playing the part. Inside, parts of your brain are already sneaking in a nap you didn't approve. Around days 4 and 5, your brain starts pulling the ultimate betrayal: microsleeps. You're upright, you might even be staring at something. Then, gone, for a few seconds, sometimes up to half a minute. No dramatic collapse, no "I fell asleep." You simply miss time. And that's the nightmare version. You can fail at driving, machinery, or surgery while feeling fine. The scary part isn't that you slept, it's that you won't notice the hole. By day 7, your brain's fact-checker is on strike. Sleepy daydream weirdness starts showing up in broad daylight. Shadows with storylines, vibes with plot twists. In the famous 11-day case, observers reported the hits: focus falling apart, paranoia, and misreading normal stuff, like treating a street sign like it's a person. Your speech can go flat, like someone turned down your personality slider. The world didn't get stranger, you did. Here's a brutal little test. Start at 100 and keep subtracting 7. 100, 93, 86. It's simple, until it isn't. On day 11 of the 1964 record, the guy stopped mid-task. Not because he was being dramatic, he forgot what he was doing. The math wasn't the problem. The remember the rules and keep going part was. December 1963, San Diego. A 17-year-old named Randy Gardner decided to break a record for his science fair project: 264.4 hours awake. That's 11 days and 25 minutes. Sleep researcher William C. Dement and Navy doctors watched him around the clock. No caffeine stunt energy, reportedly no stimulants at all. Randy finally crashed for about 14 hours. Short-term tests made it look like he bounced back. Later, he said he struggled with insomnia for years. Late-stage sleep loss doesn't just make you dumb, it makes you physically sloppy. Coordination goes weird, that's ataxia, speech can slur, vision gets unreliable, and emotions get loud. The Navy doctor tracking Randy, Lieutenant Commander John J. Ross, documented serious mental and behavioral breakdown even while the event turned into a media circus. You can look fine standing there while your brain is basically held together with tape and denial. Your brain isn't the only thing paying rent. Across studies, brutal sleep loss tends to crank up inflammation, mess with metabolism, and make your immune system perform like it's also sleep-deprived, which it is. 11 days without sleep isn't a life hack. It's a damage speedrun that ends with a press conference. When you finally sleep, it's not a cute reset, it's collections. Randy's first recovery sleep was long and heavy on deep sleep. Then your brain often goes REM hungry, intense, vivid dreaming, like it's trying to binge the episodes it missed. You wake up groggy, like you slept but still owe interest. Some problems fade fast. In animal studies, some stick around for weeks after I caught up on sleep, which is nature's way of saying the all-nighter wasn't free. You don't need 11 days to lose. One night chips away focus. 3 nights bends reality's edges. The record exists because a teenager went for it, with doctors watching. You've got a better move: sleep. And if you haven't slept in days, or you're seeing things that aren't there, that's not content. That's get help now.